right. Hey, what's going on, fellow Rangers? Welcome back to another video here on Power Rangers Legacy Wars. My name's Jon Snow. About time that N-Way releases balance update. You literally got to remind them to do their job. Because I had tweeted them. I was like, yo, you guys like told us at 1 o'clock p.m. on their time. And it's like almost midnight my time until they finally bring out balance patch notes. But here we go. It says balance update time. Tyzon, Daggeron, Psycho Red. Wow. And more have gotten some adjustments. Learn more about these characters changes here. So let's go ahead and click the link here. I'll leave the link to the balance changes as well. All right, let me fix this and then we'll get right back. All right, so we're back. Went ahead and just shrink the size a little bit here so we can make it a little bit more readable. So all right, it says here March 2022 balance patch update. So let's see what the mystery balance patch update that they weren't going to say anything. Let's see what happened here. So hello Rangers, our last balance patch update will be addressed the strength of various characters in order to provide a more fun balanced gameplay experience. Read on for more details. So a lot of people are kind of upset about Astronomer, and I get it because rares get hit a lot and they get nerfed pretty hard. So let's take a look what they did to her. Astronomer leader, to put Astronomer more in line with other rares. There it goes, with other rares. She's seen a slight damage reduction. Sweet Evil was also available to use very frequently, considering how good it is. So the cost was increased. To compensate, it saw a slight damage increase. Raft Staff reduced damage by 30%. Dark Princess damage reduced damage by 20%. Sorry, Raft Staff reduced damage by 30%. Dark Princess reduced damage by 20%. Sweet Evil increased from 4 to 6, increased damage by 10%. Overall, it's a nerf. She just got a huge nerf. Regardless of even that last bit of 10% increase, who cares? She just lost 50% damage of output, and also one of her best attacks, her auto sweep, gets changed from a 4 to a 6. So regardless of the 10% here, it doesn't mean anything. She got a hardcore nerf. N-Way really does hate rares. Oh boy. All right, let's see what Tyzon here. I know Tyzon was a pretty nuisance also. Tyzon was very strong, but he could feel a bit more. Tyzon was very strong, but he could feel a bit like he was on autopilot with how easy to land his moves were. Overdrive Kick and Drive Detractor have their cost increases to make players consider when they're using more carefully. Sorry, I just woke up. So Mercury Armor can still be used to shrug off any attack type, but it would need to use a proper timing to be effective. Mercury Armor, right? I believe that's what you call it. Change type from breaker to strike. Armor ends shortly before the first hit. Interesting. A lot of people have been saying that, again, this is what people are saying, but I haven't tested out myself. They said that it's actually way better now as a strike than a breaker. Overdrive Kick increased from 3 to 4. Projectile is dodgeable starting on frame 2, down from 5. Interesting. Drive Detractor increased from 5 to 6. So that's his breaker. I think his Overdrive Kick needed that increase because it's just absolutely ridiculously toxic how quick it is. But dodgeable starting on frame 2 down to 5. So I don't know how hardcore this is nerfed. That's his really quick quick strike. I have to do play testing and I have to see me playing against other Tyzon players just to see how reactive you can be on this now. So I don't know about this, but overall, and I heard that this is actually a lot better now as you know, his armor is way better as a strike than a breaker. So again, I don't know about this yet. I don't know how good of a buff this is, but everything else is definitely a nerf to him. So Tyzon definitely got a big nerf as well. A big nerf, but with a good buff. So we'll see how that goes when we play with him. Dominic, I thought Dom was actually pretty okay. Dom can trap opponents in the corner for a long time with his quick short range moves, so costs were increased to reduce his overwhelming pressure. Blade attack increased from 4 to 5. Rhino blade increased from 4 to 5. So just straight nerf to him because he was just pretty of a nuisance, I guess, for some people. I think Dom was okay because he doesn't have a super. So, and then Dom's moves, like two out of his other 2 moves, like your opponent has to be in the sky. So everything else was pretty predictable. I didn't really have a problem fighting Dom. He could get a little overwhelming at times, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. 4 to 5, and then again, he's an epic. So again, he doesn't have a super, so I don't think he needed that. Maybe his Rhino blade could have went up to like the one that does the instant strike. Could probably went up like maybe 1 or 2 cost, maybe to like a 6, but and leave everything else the same. But I don't know. I don't think Dom really needed it, but I guess Dom got hit. All right, Daggeron, my boy Daggeron. I am not happy with Daggeron because before, I think it was like maybe like 1 person playing Daggeron on ladder until I started playing it, and then since I started winning a lot with him, then everybody else wanted to jump on the bandwagon. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how that was. So I put Daggeron on the light on the board, so I guess RIP me. Daggeron's and a mercenary powerful supers mode was happening in almost every match. Well, obviously because it's a super mode, but that's what a lot of characters have. Instead of during a last ditch effort to turn things around, from now on, Daggeron will need to be on his last legs before churning up the heat. I kind of like that. Kind of like that little churning up the heat. This gives the opponent more opportunity for counterplay. Solaris Secession increased from 3 to 4. You could definitely feel it when you're playing as him. You could definitely feel that 3 to 4 is pretty hard tap on your hand there. Golden Kick also 3 to 4. You could definitely feel it because he's not as combo heavy as he used to be. Laser Lamp changed from second hit reaction from stagger to interrupt. That's stupid. Basically, that's just like a straight nerf. Your opponent can block you now on second hit, which kind of sucks. So Laser Lamp, you're probably just gonna pop them 1 time, unless they're in the sky. Then you can pop them 3 times, but that's pretty garbage. Raging Solaris changed third hit reaction from launch reverse to knockdown. This is pretty stupid too. I think this is so bad for him. This is a real hard nerf as well because when this can actually make you go into the combos, but now since now this is a knockback, you got to chase your opponent to the corner, and it's just really rough for Daggeron. It doesn't make you close the game faster. It gives your opponent more opportunity to come back. So this is a real hard. I think out of all this is definitely like the hardest hit here, and I'm definitely not happy with this one. Super mode becomes available at 30% or less HP, down for 50% or less HP. Again, this is okay. It's understandable, like how Daggeron does heal. I get it. He does heal. 30%, very scary range because if you give some characters that 30% and you don't pop your super, you're pretty much dead without being able to pop your super. So you got to be very careful when you're doing this now. But I think honestly, the Raging Solaris, this is probably the biggest hit to his kit. Instead of it being a launch, it's a knockback, and this really sucks. So overall, Daggeron's not dead to me. I'm still gonna use him, but I think I just gotta find some other ways to play with him on these changes. But other than that, I think it's okay. They didn't touch his damage, which is good, but honestly, I still feel like they did touch his damage because when I was playing as him earlier today, I didn't feel like I was dishing out as much damage as I did, so they could probably be kind of quiet on his damage. But anyway, let's move on. Master Xandred, okay. He hasn't been here for a good minute. Xandred has always lacked the way to poke at the opponent and safely strike out a breaker. This is basically the tool that nearly characters have, so Xandred can now have it now too. Master Fury can add a dash cancel on first hit. All right, well, about damn time. About damn time Xandred got something pretty decent. So he is a rare, so a rare did get buffed, but are people gonna still play him? I don't know, man. He needs some EP reduction on some of his stuff because It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. All right, Ninjor. Very surprised to see Ninjor here. Ninjor has been in the ringer too for quite some time. He used to be meta years back. Ninja has new opportunities to mix up opponents with his primaries. Waiting game left him stuck in place for a long while after countering something. So now he can dash near the end of the animation. Just enough time to use waiting game, dash forward, and then guarantee the combo of deceptive dash. That's pretty cool. Katana, triple strike, added dash cancel after the second hit. Okay, that's cool. Burning Ninja, added dash cancel before the hits. Waiting game, added dash cancel branch after the hits. Okay. So basically, he's going to be able to dash and connect his moves now a lot easier. So that's cool. Ninja needed it. He's been gone for way too long also. So let's see how viable he is. Lauren. Again, another time she gets a buff or nerf. Let's see here. To help Lauren keep up with some of the newer characters, her most powerful move has given a slight cost reduction. This gives her a new combo in the corner and helps her use her primary a bit more often. Samurai Strike reduced from 5 to 4. So before it used to be a 3, then they bump it to the 5, and then they bump it and they moved it back to a 4. So they keep touching Lauren. They want to make her good, but not make her too good. She used to be meta back years back. The Lauren meta was crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna really make Lauren really good, but we'll see as time tells. I'll definitely do some testing with Lauren and see how she feels with the roster. Antonio. Oh boy, what they did to you? With a hit reduction change to Barracuda Blade, Antonio won't have to corner people anymore to consistently build up his stacks effects. Barracuda Blade changed the last hit reduction from a knockdown to a sweep. So basically, they gave him a combo extender. So if you do Barracuda Blade, then it has a sweep, and then you can probably do one of his other attacks to get all those marks of light. But the only bad thing is though, he still faces the problem that if he gets popped in the air, like say if he has like 10 mark of lights and he gets popped in the air, they all disappear. So that's still bad. Is this a cool change for Antonio? That's cool because he's been garbage for the super longest. I think he's been garbage since he first came out. So that's pretty cool that they gave him that, but they still need to do a lot of working with him to make him very, very viable. All right, Koragg. another character always in balance updates. Koragg, the ever important shield bash has been a cost reduction, so Koragg's game plan can be enacted more frequently. Shield bash reduction from 5 to 4. So they keep on touching this character over again. Again, Koragg used to be meta as well, with high damage, super pressure, constant lockdown. Like he used to be nuts. But now, they don't want to make him too good, but he don't have a Daggeron super either. So they definitely this is a good change, but he still needs a little bit more because he had 3 5s, now he has 2 5s. There's some characters that are just only have 2s and 3s. So like to keep up with other characters, they got to do some more changes with him as far as cost reduction. So again, Koragg could be usable now, but I don't know. There'll be other characters that are pretty better than that. So all right. Let's move on. All right, so the assist here, very interesting. Zoe Kruger assist. Saber Strike is a decent combo starter, but is a high cost obsoleted. Considering that skill players can block it on reaction, it got buffed in both cost and damage to make it more appealing to use. Saber Strike reduced EP cost from 5 to 4, increased damage by 10%. Okay. I don't agree that assist should be 5 costs at all. Like, it's just terrible. But, having a 10% increase, we'll see how it goes. I don't really use Doggy Kruger assist, but we'll see how that affects people or affects the changes. All right, Phantom Ranger. Trickshot has always been a good assist for starting combos and catching opponents off guard, but a high cost made it a tough to sell. Some characters can get a longer combo off it now. Trick shot reduced from 5 to 4. Again, another thing, same thing. Just too high cost. I don't know how good Phantom Ranger Assist is going to be now. Since the 4 now, so we'll see. Psycho Red, okay. Psycho Red. A power grab occasionally misses on second hit at certain stages, which is very true, but that's made him terrible, which is frustrating. Now, both hits should connect in nearly all cases. Power grab reduced EP cost from 5 to 4. Changes first reaction from stagger to stun. Okay, so basically it's like a guaranteed hit. So Psycho Red hits, you're getting stunned. Okay, I dig it. I don't know how good he is, how good he's going to be. 5 to 4, but we'll see. And that is it. That is all the balance changes updates. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Really quickly here, just for an overall assessment on what happened. Again, I'll be doing some gameplay on all the characters later on. I'm not gonna do that today. Maybe probably tomorrow. Tomorrow's what, Saturday? Yeah. Okay. So the biggest losers here is Astronomer. It feels bad. Tyzon kind of feels bad. He needed it, but I don't know how good the Mercury armor is now, so I gotta see that for myself. Dominic feels bad. Daggeron super feels bad, bro. I am very sad with this launch and knockdown. Very sad. Master Xandred, don't know how good he's gonna be. We'll see. I think he still needs that shield change from like a 5 to maybe like a 3 or something like that, because it's rough hitting that 5 cost. Ninja, don't know how good he's gonna be. I want to see. I'm very curious to see how good he is now. Since all these added dashes, so that way he's he can actually do some more combos. Lauren, I don't know if she's gonna be still worth it. I think she still needs just maybe a little bit more tweaking, as far as maybe another move reduction cost on EP, so that way you can actually have the the strike cancel and a couple of the other things that other characters have that she doesn't. Antonio, pretty cool to see. Antonio's been dead forever, so I'm glad to see they changed something, but he still needs a lot of work. Koragg, again, they don't want to make him too powerful, but he definitely needs a little bit more work of his cost reductions because he cannot keep up with the rest of the roster. And for the assist, very interesting changes from 5s to 4s. We'll see if people still use them. Don't know really, because obviously there's better assists out there, but we'll see. I like it. Overall, not super impressed. Definitely some like OMG. I didn't know that they're gonna actually make some changes on characters, and obviously there's some characters that we know that they were gonna get hit eventually. I definitely do see Blaze getting hit, and I do see Izzy getting hit eventually because they're just too good as well. Probably people are gonna jump on that, but we'll see. And probably the newest character that's coming out next week will probably be busted, and then people use that instead too. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time in the next balance update changes or next video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And also, if you ever watch this, please just make balance updates more frequent. This is so lazy to make it like every 5 or 6 months. Just make it like every month, every 2 months. Like if there's some characters that are toxic, and there's a lot of characters in the roster that need help, just general help, just to keep up with the gameplay, the pace of the game nowadays. Like there's a lot of characters that need help, just for overall gameplay. So with that being said, that'll be it today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm sorry it's a little bit late than I anticipated, but N-Way does not do things in a reasonable time frame. So with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.